Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly. It's just the word. Allegedly. It's on the street. Allegedly. I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly.
Claudia, we don't care about your love life or your lack of love life. Like, you celibate for 8 months, great. Get to the drama. 6 minutes of this crap, I don't care. And I know you. I just skipped ahead a good 20 minutes. I think they start talking about it around 18. Oh, God. Claudia, you really think Kenya could have been somebody's arm candy? Men don't like Kenya. That's kind of her plot line on Housewives, that she can't become one. Oh, you were talking about Tracy Edmonds. Okay. Now, I can see her being arm candy, but not Kenya. Claudia, thank you so much for cutting Carlos off. Oh, here he goes, spiritual now. Thank you so much for calling that crap out. Here you go, he's spiritual now. You get real spiritual. But Claudia, you've never used a man's credit card? That's your bad. If I'm not using your credit card, how are we dating? Claudia says about Kenya, she doesn't like the inconsistency with discipline, and some people get away with stuff and other people don't. I think what you're failing to remember is it's not so much inconsistencies, it's people were able to get away with stuff 5 years ago that you can't get away with today. We're getting smarter, we're getting better, so things just aren't tolerated as we move forward. Carlos, my God, where were you educated? Minutia? It's minutia. Minutia. Why do you have to mispronounce everything, you thick-tongued freak? Okay, now Claudia says it's not a gay show. You came up with it with Funky Dineva and Gary with the T, but it's not a gay show? It's a gay show. It's okay that it was a gay show. That's actually what made it stand out so much. It was the first time we had gay black men in roles of prominence. What's wrong with a gay show? Now, this is where Claudia and I really, really agree. So she was doing Out Loud with Claudia Jordan, and then she had on the ladies that became Cocktails with Queens. And she was like, look, this is a better show than what I'm doing. Like, me by myself, yes, I'm great, but this is something special. That is the exact same thing that happened with me and Chris, and that's how Pop Roast started. It was that first episode. I called him and I said, this is something. So then after she got Cocktails with Queens going, she said she wanted to do a male version. Not a gay male version, just a male version. So Claudia said that she came up with the concept of the show, but didn't own the IP and didn't name it. And that is how they wriggle control of your show from you. Claudia said as far as pay goes, it was all right. She said, it could have been a lot less. I get it. So Claudia will see old clips of her show and say, damn, I wish it was still like that. What did happen, Claudia? Tell us. So Claudia says she thinks people thought she made more money than them and that was their issue, aka Al. I wouldn't care if you're making more money than me. If I'm making $250 a year for an hour a day, you can make $1 billion for all I care. Claudia says a lot of people think she got Cocktails with Queens canceled. No, that was a financial decision. I believe her because that show was high salary. I mean, you have stars. Now, Claudia, I know Al and Funky may have, said suck it up to you about your essay story. I would never have done that. I would also, like Vivica, have asked if you were okay. I don't know what kind of gays you be hanging out with, but we don't play about that. We make sure our girls are good. Oh my God. Oh. So she said we had a handshake deal. I don't have the power to hire and fire. But this was telling. She said they blamed me when we replaced Funky with this person. She wouldn't even say Armand's name. That's big man. You wouldn't with this person. I will give Claudia credit, though. Everybody in her circle, she got some 6-figure checks and was trying to get me one. She tried to get me on the show, and this tracks with the fact she told me I don't have the power to hire and fire, otherwise she would have hired me. But who knows what Sissy Reynolds had to say. Well, I guess ain't nobody got nothing to say no more, because ain't no more show. Oh, Carlos, finally, you messy queen, you finally gave us a good interview question. So Funky said, I have a problem with Claudia, but I'm going to keep it in the chamber in case she get froggy. What did he mean by that? So she says this was about hiring Flame Monroe. Then Funky got in his feelings. Oh, and now we find out Al was talking to Claudia, saying one thing, but saying something else to Funky. And so then Funky would call Claudia and show her Al's screenshots, so everybody was talking about each other behind their back. Yeah, I don't think I missed out on a job with this one. And the nail in the coffin was when Funky left. He put his show on the same time as them, and honestly, Fox should have had a non-compete for that. I guess that shows there's some bad blood. She said the fans starting shit down in the comments made the show difficult to do. So Carlos says, so was Funky being led by Al to create a rift betwixt you two? And Claudia said, I don't have proof, but that's what it seems like. It seems like Al wanted to tank the show. She said Funky's the only one Al wouldn't get sensitive with. She said she wasn't the one that brought Armand in. They wouldn't let her hire anyone, otherwise she would have picked me. Well, who knows what Al would have said. Oh, she wasn't for Armand at first. Well, she did want me. And also the decision was made without her consideration. Oh, Armand was told not to talk to Claudia? Okay, so she said that she would try to call Armand after the show and, get their chemistry together, and he wouldn't pick up because someone told him not to pick up. I'm guessing that's Cigarette Reynolds. Okay, so they're taking an extra 2 weeks. I don't know, I don't think this show needs to come back. Carlos asked her, so what happened with you and Al? And she says, I think Al hates me. I think so too. But Al is a hateful cigarette, so I'm not surprised. Oh God, Claudia, don't you bring out your Tubi acting and get to tearing up over Cigarette Reynolds. Ain't nobody buying that. I tear up over that check, but not Cigarette Reynolds. She feels used and easily thrown out by Cigarette Reynolds. And probably Funky too. Oh, so the numbers were slumping since Funky left. So Funky putting his show on at the same time did hurt. Damn. Give a check, take a check. You really should have gotten that non-compete. Foxhole should have gotten a non-compete where he wasn't able to do videos, I would say at the same time. It could have been you can come on right after, but there should have been at least a year non-compete clause. So they weren't in a good place when they did the roast and they got the assignment last minute. Claudia said, I went on and did it to participate, but I didn't want to tick Cigarette Reynolds off. Claudia said everything Armand said in that roast was true, but she didn't put him up to it. But it was true. So after the roast episode, they had a meeting, and that's when Al let everybody know he was calling HR. He thought the roast was disgusting. Well, Al, I think you're disgusting. Now, Claudia, I don't think any YouTubers were celebrating your little show was off the air. Everybody's talking about it because it's big news. I mean, Funky walked off mid-season, and then Armand roasted the hell out of Al, damn near ending the show. I think it pretty much is over. I mean, they might come back, but I don't see it. She said if it does get canceled, she's sure Carlos King will come up with a new opportunity for her. Girl, I don't know if I want to work with that sorry sissy, but child, a check is a check. She said she's getting tired of the gossip space. She feels a bit guilty about it, and now she's doing more Tubi movies, so she's running into people she's talking about. Alright, well that was it. In other news, so there's a GoFundMe link below because the MCN RHEI has stolen thousands of dollars from me and Chris, including all of June's income. That's right, 30 days worth of income they are not giving us. Now, Google already sent them the money on the 22nd. They've already moved our pay date back once, so there's no excuse for them not to have the money. So they're probably going to announce that they're going out of business within the next few days because they're clearly insolvent. But if you have anything that you could do to help out, please hit up the GoFundMe or the Cash App, and I will see you soon for something.
Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly. Allegedly. We gotta talk about the you. We gotta talk about the unit. We gotta address what the hell's on your head. Say it again. We got to address what the hell is on your head. One more time. What the fuck is that? Is it a welcome mat? Is that a dead cat? We gotta talk about the unit. Yeah. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It looks like a pump, show bump. It looks like a pump, show bump. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It's been in my head for years. I figured I'd do something with it today. I had a few moments. From the streets of New York all the way out to Vegas, it doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're famous, because you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. No, you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. Yeah. Backpedal and pussy pop. Backpedal and pussy pop. I want you to beat my ass. Beat my ass. I want you to beat my ass. I want you to put fist to the face. Fist to the face. I want you to whoop. I want you to kick. I want you to beat my ass. 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 Okay, she got a hit with that one. Oh, wait, no, that was me. Anyway, it don't matter. So, as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.